All right, we're back. We're live again right now. Yes. Sorry about that, everybody. My kids are watching Netflix and it was my babysitter, but now my husband's home. So we're good.
Great. I think it's been quite a journey taking this exhibition from point A to point B and here today. So cheers to you guys.
Cheers to you, Brady.
Cheers.
The
Cheers.
exhibition is open.
So Janice, you were saying something?
I was going to just reflect on how at this moment we would have all been together physically in the UNB Arts Center at Memorial Hall, in the galleries, and walking around and looking at the work and socializing, and having that special moment where people come and come to your exhibition and have conversations. Then we would have some remarks, and then people would be taking the catalog away and coming back. So I feel like it's a strangely organic process that even just a few hours ago we decided to do this event, thus the some of the bumps, and we didn't have a chance to practice or even rehearse or think about it until a few hours ago. So here we are, but it feels really exciting to actually have this even a live event with a few people participating, because it sort of compensates, I guess, for some of the disappointments of not being able to do things the way we normally would have. Normally, what is normal anymore? But it's also, for me, I was reflecting, strangely logical to be sharing our exhibition over a network when our themes are very much centered on networks and the meaning of different networks, both good and bad, I guess. So I'm looking forward to talking to people about that. Just a thought.
Yeah, and it also it highlights the utter dependence we have on this network right now. Honestly.
In so
Definitely.
Many ways.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hear the wind howling out there, and often when it's very windy, I'll lose power. And I thought, that's the last thing I want is to lose power and my access to the internet. Oh my God.
Right?
Me too, because it's a lot of the time the only way I get work done.
Isolated, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Should we comment on the title? You go, Jen. Say something about the apocalypse.
It wasn't meant to be timely, I don't think. I think that was this was an act.
It's something that's been brewing. I think we've been feeling a brew.
Yeah, maybe, I guess. But honestly, when I chose the title for my own work, Scratch Cards for the Apocalypse, it was really kind of a play on Christopher Wool's Apocalypse Now title. That's kind of how I arrived at it. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. Here we are.
Yeah, very, very
nice. It was,
I
think I looked back through my own notes and calendar, and I feel like it was almost a year ago that we committed to this exhibition. And the word or the concept of apocalypse, or something that was futuristic, was definitely a theme that connected our works. We realized early on, even though they're seemingly very disparate bodies of work, the idea of something that was a futuristic or maybe slightly dark. We really saw something darkly humorous in referring to the apocalypse a year ago. And then even in January, we came up with the title. We committed to the title, Attending the Apocalypse. We in no means had any idea that we would actually be opening the crazy, yeah.
Well, so we went to the Anna Torma show.
That's right. That's when the original conception of this exhibition was an exhibition with you.
Yes, but then Janice and I turned up to see Anna Torma's show just before it was to come down. And you said, so what's going on? I'm like, well, I want to do this instead. And so all of a sudden, there was another kind of an opportunity to put something together. So you offered this show. And Janice and I both walked away that day thinking, this doesn't go together at all. This is not going to work. But the next day, both had this kind of revelation that there were all these links. conceptually.
Yeah, yeah. And I hope we explored some of those in the catalog. But I think it's larger. I guess that was one of the struggles we had with the catalog, was the breadth of these topics and the branches, like the mycelia or like the networks. There's just so many branches. How to follow, how long to follow one pathway and how long to follow another, and do we follow this one? Or there's just so many things that these two exhibitions discuss in the work, and so many things that are going on right now that are so pertinent to what you guys have been talking about.
Did anybody hear Andrew Cuomo, the governor of New York, today?
I did not today, no.
So his briefing today, he quoted from the Constitution, "E pluribus unum," from the many one. Right?
Interesting.
That was what he opened his briefing with.
Wow.
Yeah.
In Jen's work, she has also revisited some of the original text, right, of the Constitution, and brought that forward into your work.
It was the motto of the United States. I mean, now it's called "In God We Trust," but it's on the currency. "E pluribus unum" is on the currency, from the many one.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And it was also Fantastic Fungi Day. When was that, you guys? We just had that.
Thursday, maybe?
Thursday. I think it was last Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah. So that's kind of was a nice, timely, lining of the universe, and we had access. Well, some of us watched Fantastic Fungi, the movie, which is available for anybody who might be interested, or maybe after you read the catalog or think more about some of the themes of the mycelia and the mycelia network. I would really encourage people with that interest to check out this movie, because it really opens up another whole level of our networks in nature and beneficial networks.
And we'll put a link to that online again in a week or so on our social media.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fantastic. We loved it.
I'm just taking pictures of the exhibition as I would if I was actually there, and I'm posting opening pictures on Instagram. If anybody's interested right now, you can view in our story. And you can see my wine glass that says "Parenting, it takes a vineyard," or "It takes a village and a vineyard," and Netflix.
I love it.
Any questions from anybody, Lori? Can you think of anything you would like us to address?
Do you want to talk more about how people can access a catalog, and maybe more about that, maybe? Marie, do you want to, or do you want me to, or?
Sure, what you mean.
We have on our Facebook page and on our website right now, even if you just go onto UNB Art Center, if you just Google UNB Art Center, we have the catalog link. We have the preface, and then we have the catalog link where you can go and you can download the catalog and read it at your own leisure.
And it's really beautiful. And I want to thank you, Lori and Marie, for what you put in.
Oh, my pleasure.
We all did a lot of work on this, I have to say.
Yeah, team apocalypse.
Take the vineyard.
Yes.
It's been a very positive thing to be working on during this time.
Mm-hmm.
It's been very.
I was kind of disappointed yesterday when we finally hit send on the final edits. A letdown. Yeah, honestly. It was something to be doing and to be excited about, and then it's like, it kind of just, yeah.
Yeah, that funny anticlimactic feeling you have actually following the launch of something and an opening that is taken up so much energy and busyness in your life, and then when it's removed from your calendar, it's a bit of a loss.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was thinking that today. I thought, we'll miss our constant emails and our daily meetings, and having something to focus on, to discuss that wasn't COVID-19
Exactly.
specific, you know, so I think, yes, I'm going to miss that for sure. Yeah.
Well, maybe we should saunter around and socialize.
Well, I think that, you know, as we would be doing if this work was in our galleries right now, and I'm going to do my best because we were able to document I was able to visit you both at your studios, and I have images from those visits, and we have the catalog as well, and from the research, Marie, that you have gathered from writing the catalog. We'll be spilling those out throughout the month. So, and also the talk a little bit about the Q&A.
We will be hosting a virtual walking tour on April 17th at noon, in which both our artists will be presenting their work and speaking at much more length than we are here tonight. This is our celebration. But where the artists will actually be speaking about their work, looking at some of the sources, the inspirations, the approaches that they have to their medium. And then it gives people who are logged in a chance to speak with you and have a face-to-face or virtual face-to-face conversation.
So that's going to be on Zoom, right? We're going to use a Zoom platform?
Zoom on April 17th at noon, and the links will be on our Facebook, our Instagram, and on our website as well. So people can get us through a variety of platforms. Instagram too, I think, Lori?
Yes, yeah, all of our social media.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the Advanced Studio Practice group, Jean Rooney's group at the New Brunswick College of Craft and Design will also be Jean's going to be our moderator for that. So she'll be hosting that and with the lecture series that was canceled because of the situation we're in.
Yeah, but we Jean's students in particular, but also any of our students or colleagues. Everybody. Yeah.
The world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll be sharing images of our work, like the idea of the way this is an opening, but in a new way. This is a walking tour, but also you have to adjust our ideas about what that looks like. But we will show images of our work and talk a little bit. But ideally, people will spend some time with the catalog and familiarize themselves with the writing and with the new works that are being presented, and come to the talk with some ideas and questions for us. We would love that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And my hope is one day we will actually be able to put this exhibition in the galleries and see it.
Yes.
I've had this vision in my mind, for this entire year of what this is going to look like. And to not be able to actually do that is kind of fresh.
I still want to see it.
Yes.
I want still to
Yes.
see the show. Yeah, it's just in boxes and
Yeah.
Back in the dining room. Yeah.
Well, I have a feeling that when it is time, the timing will be perfect, just as it is now. It will be. And it will happen.
so far it has been working out for us, I have to say, amidst all these technical and other difficulties. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, we have had Jody McCleary just peeked her head in here and said we were watching ladies with Drew Gilbert, Deb Nobes. Thanks everybody for joining us. It's great. We're happy that you're here. And I guess I'm going to save this, and we will also have this on our Facebook if people want to view it later.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lori.
Yeah, my pleasure. I'm so happy.
Thank you, everybody.
Congratulations.
To all.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
I have to go. I have to.
Yes.
Give my wine.
If you want. Okay.
See you later.
Now, Lori?
I'm gonna stop live video, but we can have a chat if you like.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
sounds good. Don't go anywhere.